Hello Stampers, Kelly Acheson at stampinUp.com coming to you from Menasha, Wisconsin. Today I have a super easy card for you using the Geared Up Garage bundle again. I am having a blast with this thing, and you know, a lot of people find it hard to make cards for men, but when you have a bundle that has all these amazing elements in it, it just makes it so simple. I'm absolutely in love with this. And of course, I mentioned in my last video, I love this Mustang. It's just has a place in my heart. So let's get started and I'll show you what I came up with. I've got a piece of Whisper White. This is for the inside of our card. It's 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got, I only need one of these, so I need one scrap of Real Red. I've got a piece of the Classic Garage Designer Series paper, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. A piece of Basic Gray, that's 4 by 5 1/4. A scrap of Whisper White, and my card base is our Basic Black. That's 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. So we're just gonna burnish that edge here. And then we can do a little bit of assembly. Oh, if you missed my last video, this Classic Garage Designer Series paper is just amazing. You get 4 sheets of each design, and it's just got the coolest man designs. Like these just yell muscle car, garage stuff, gears. They're like dripping masculinity. So I really love that about this paper, and you have so many different options to use with it too. So I'm just gonna take the piece of Designer Series paper, and this is the one with the old time cars on it. I have another one to show you that I used a different pattern with the same design. So I'll show you that as soon as we're done here. And then I'll bring out the other card that I made too, because I got a lot going on with all this Geared Up Garage. Now I'm bringing in this beautiful striped metallic ribbon. It's 1/4 of an inch wide, and it's got the metallic on the inside with black on each side of it. And I'm just gonna put this down the side. Let me grab my scissors of our card and secure it with some tape. So here we go. I just want this to be right over on the side. Thought this was a great embellishment. My card needed just a little bit of something, and this was perfect. Okay, that's going down the side. Then we're gonna take a little piece and we're gonna tie it on here. I like to do my ribbon like this versus wrapping it around and tying it in the front, because you have to do a double knot when you do that. This way I only have a single knot, and that avoids those bumps in your envelope that your post office doesn't like charge you extra for. So that's a great way to avoid that situation. Okay, we're ready to do a little bit of stamping. Whoops, there went my tiara. If you guys follow me, you know on Facebook Live I wear a tiara, and it just fell off the top of my ink caddy. So, whew, didn't break, so don't worry. I'm gonna take this Happy Father's Day in my Memento black ink, and I'm just gonna stamp it on this scrap of Whisper White. Then I'm gonna bring in the inside layer, and I'm going to stamp You're a Classic. Now, this says Happy Father's Day, and yes, I'm making a Happy Father's Day card, and you may be saying, but Kelly, Father's Day isn't until June. And I will then say, my stamping friends, you are correct. However, Kelly is scrambling for cards all the time when it comes time for these particular holidays, like my anniversary, my husband's birthday, my husband for Father's Day because my father has passed. So I'm getting a jump start on all this stuff, and I'm feeling super good about it. It's like, oh, I just feel like I've really accomplished a lot. You know, the one thing though is I have to put these in a place that I won't lose them. So I made a card, a birthday card, and it was a monogrammed birthday card and a little gift box for one of my good friends. And when it came time for her birthday, I couldn't find it anyplace. I was horrified. Guess what? I still have it. And I did find it. And it's sitting on a shelf by my TV. And so this year in July for her birthday, I will have that. Who does that? Have you guys done that where you put something someplace and you just can't find it for the life of you? It's so maddening. Okay, so here is our inside of our card. And don't you love this? I call this the exhaust cloud for the car. And I just love the way that looks. And then I put that little gas can down there and I used real red ink because we're going to do a little something with real red on the front of our card. So we're ready to add this to the inside. Like I said, this is a really quick and easy card, and if I wouldn't be jabbering so much, we probably would have been done with it by now, but that's not fun. Who thinks that's fun? Aren't these colors striking? The gray and the black together? Love it. Okay, now I'm gonna bring in my Big Shot, and we're gonna do a little die cutting. Here comes my baby. It's beaten and battered, but I do have new plates in it, so that's pretty exciting. I just opened them up the other day. I am going to add this die to cut out this like emblem. And it kind of reminds me of an emblem you would find on like the car, like the Ford emblem or the Chevy emblem or the BMW emblem. Yeah, we have 2 Fords and a Subaru. My husband bought a Subaru last fall. Was that last fall? Sometime last year. Because they get really good ratings. And he just wanted to buy a car that was going to last a really long time. And that's what he bought. And we really do like it. My poor truck, today he met with our insurance agents and actually knocked down our insurance coverage to liability on my truck. Yeah, he says, I think I'm going to knock your truck down to liability only because it's not worth anything. Yeah. You guys remember I smashed it up? Yeah, last summer. Yeah. Me and a dumpster, we got in a fight, and let's just say I was the big loser in that one. I don't usually do stupid things like that. So it was just one of those things. We had a dumpster sitting at the end of our driveway because we had our deck, we removed our deck, and it happened while I was gone. So I was out of the state, and then I came home really late at night, and the next morning I got up to go someplace, and when I backed out of the driveway, the dumpster was sitting kind of at the side of our driveway, and I didn't realize it. And I stopped and waited for traffic to go by and, you know, looked over my shoulder for traffic this way and then looked the other way and started backing out and went smash right into that dumpster. So yeah, like I said, I usually don't do really stupid things like that. And I was really sad because my truck's old. It's got 165,000 miles on it or 170,000 miles on it. So it's really old. But there was nothing wrong with it. Like, I planned on driving it into the ground. We have 2 other vehicles. I'm not desperate for a vehicle that needs, you know, that I can travel with. And I felt comfortable driving long distances with it because there was nothing wrong with it. So when I smashed into that thing, it made me really angry because I had planned on keeping that truck until it died. And now it's kind of embarrassing, right? Because I'm driving around in a truck that's got a whole side of it smashed up and it's not worth fixing. And oh well, enough about my problems. Here's our gears. You guys saw how easy that was to put it in our Big Shot die brush and get all the bits out. I love that thing. I know I say it over and over and you guys are like, oh my God, she's talking about it again. I am, because it's amazing. It's like the best Big Shot accessory out there. All right, so I am going to bring these gears in here and I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to move that ribbon over just a little bit. There we go. I just put a tiny bit of glue on the back. Don't worry about this one that's not sticking because it's over top the ribbon. Won't hurt a thing. And then I'm going to kind of bring this down right in the middle so it's going over the gears. Look at how easy that was with this designer paper. And isn't this a hot card? Like, I know that my husband is going to love this because of the cars and the gears and the metallic. And of course, happy Father's Day. And he is a classic. He just turned 58 yesterday. So All right, let me show you another card that I made. This one is super cool. I actually used the foil sheets for the gears, and then they look like real metal, right? And then this little die is part of the bundle here. It's this one. And so when you put it on your paper, it cuts out the middle of this that's right here. So I cut out, I die cut it on the silver and die cut it on the crushed curry and then inlaid it and popped it up on dimensionals. And I used the maps, etc. on the background. And I thought that was kind of cool because, you know, cars and going someplace and maps. And I just kind of tied it all together. This paper is really fun. And then here's our inside. I just put a couple strips in there and there's that dust. And so this is the other part of my working ahead. I have Father's Day done. July 4th is our anniversary. I have that done for my man card. He just had his birthday, so I don't have to do anything for that. I covered that. I'm good for the year. Well, Valentine's Day. Oh, you know what? I should make a card using this stamp set for Valentine's Day. And then I almost forgot. So I made this card for you guys today. I made this card the other day with the motorcycles. So there's cars and then there's motorcycles. And so now I can give one to his dad who's into hot rods for Christmas, for Father's Day. And the other one to my husband with the motorcycles. Yeah, super excited about that. You might see something really soon. That's a good idea. Okay, you guys. If you plan on placing an order, you can order any of these products from me. Everything I've shown you today is current in the catalog. This bundle called the Geared Up Garage is just incredible. Use this host code if your order's under $150. If it's over $150, don't use it. You'll get your own benefits from Stampin' Up. I will still give you the same perks that I do for the people who use the code. You'll find my blog at www.astampabove.com and you can click right up here and that's going to take you right to my blog. That makes it super easy. Don't forget to click down here and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. I've got a bunch of blog hops coming up. I also have to mention that I will have an online class coming out in April. So watch for that on my blog. It'll go live on April 19th. The bundle or the online class is free when you order the stamp set, the framelits, the designer series paper, and the ribbon. So you order those 4 things with the, you know, this is all the whole suite of products. You order those 4 things and you will get my online class for free and it's valued at $20. And if you don't buy the stuff from me, you can still get the online class from me for $20. All right, you guys, you have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Stay out of trouble. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me today. Bye-bye.